welcome back to my channel. It's 10, and if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today, as you can see by the title, I have been thinking about this and wanting to share my opinions on this topic for quite some time now. Whether it's with one person or two people, it doesn't matter. I wanted to always share my opinions off of this topic, and it is college, the whole synopsis of college. Now, I'm a fourth year student at FAMU, ready to graduate, ready to get into the master's program, or wait a couple years, whatever the case may be. It doesn't really matter right now. But I wanted to come and talk to you guys. Well, y'all, by the way, I have some hot cocoa because it is January 6th, 2021, and it's wet and cold. It's raining and it's cold outside currently, and I hate it. Like, I really hate it. So I'm trying to warm myself up with it. Okay, so back to the top. Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing. So this is the new setup. How you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments. Didn't really have a setup before. I would just like sit anywhere. I didn't really have a background, but for sit down videos, this will be the setup. So just a quick background. I got the mirror from Ross. Basically, I got everything from Ross except for the Polaroid camera, which I got from a gift from one of my closest friend, Reggie. And if I'm looking to the side, I'm looking at my computer because I took some notes. And I got this cactus from one of my friends also. So, okay, back to the topic. Alright, sorry guys. Let's get right into the video and the reason why we're all here, which is to talk about college. Now, not to discourage anyone. Like I said before, this is my fourth year in college. Excuse me one second. This is my fourth year in college. And you can say, I guess, I did it. I'm getting ready to graduate. Getting ready to go off into the big world, as you can say, or thinking about going into the master's program. Alright, so if you are a freshman about to be in college, for the next school year, I guess this video is for you. If you are a sophomore, this video is for you. If you're the third year, this video is for you. If you're a fourth year, this video is for you. I just the reason why I'm making this video is to see if I have other people who shares the same opinion as I do, and as well as giving out advices. And not that you should take my advice, because everybody's experiences are different, but just to see how I survived the 4 years of college, and how and if you can take that and put it into your situation and your scenario. Okay, so let's get started. So freshmen, all right, coming into college, let's see, going back about 4 years ago, coming into college, I was extremely excited. I wanted to experience everything about college. I wanted to experience parties, experience college classes, experience living in dorms. I wanted to do the whole shebang. I wanted to do every single thing you can possibly think of that has to do with being a college student. And to be honest, to say I think I did experience I think I did experience the parties, the schools, relationships with people. I think I've experienced a fair amount during the 4 years that I've been into school. Okay, so let's break it down. So freshman year was the year I experienced a lot of partying. I guess I wanted to, the type of parents my parents were was the ones that, you know, kind of like overbearing and overprotected. And you know the saying, you know, if parents are overbearing or overprotected, as soon as the child leaves the home, it's going to become reckless and do all this and all of that. That was me. Yeah, so that was me. And thank God I didn't, you know, nothing bad happened to me as far as um I can't even think of the worst thing you can imagine some has happened to someone. Thank God it didn't happen to me. Okay. So freshman year, like I said, I've been partying. I went to parties, I went to clubs, I went to the whole shebang, correct? So I and then sophomore year I settled down as far as, you know, focusing and really like getting into the nitty-gritty of what college really is supposed to be, which is, you know, graduating and, you know, doing something with your life. Junior year is when I start to have these feelings and these opinions and just like, you know, being defensive about being in college. I started questioning a lot of things like, why am I here? What is the purpose of me doing this? You know, just start questioning the whole purpose of college and me being involved in college. Like, what's the point? You know, and then my final year right now, I'm just kind of like, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready to just get this over with. I'm already here. I might as well just finish with the whole thing and just be done with it. That's pretty much the summary of the 4 years that I've been in with school. The relationship, the entanglement that I have with school. So now let's just break it down. And I guess input some advice for, you know, students who are looking for some. Okay, so freshman year, my advice, yes, you should have fun. You should definitely experience the whole idea of, you know, going to clubs, having fun with your friends, and just like going out and, you know, just experiencing everything you can as far as being a college student, right? Definitely do that. However, my mistake was that I didn't focus on school as much as I should have. I should have paid more attention to school rather than leading myself into something that didn't have an end result, which is, you know, partying and going down that road. Gladly and luckily and fortunately that I figure out and I snap out of it real quick. It took me a year, kind of a year, because in spring of my freshman year, I kind of like, you know, that's when it really hit me. So kind of almost a year of being, you know, a freshman that it really hit me. That I need to start focusing because freshman year I failed a ton of classes. And guys, if you're a freshman or if you're failing classes, it's completely, not to say it's completely okay that you're failing classes, but you know, just don't beat yourself up about it, because it's not the end of the world, I should say. It's definitely not the end of the world, and something definitely can be resolved. Everything you can think of in an impossible way can definitely be resolved in situations. So don't ever overthink. And that's my problem also. I tend to overthink a lot of things and think that things are not going to be resolved in the way that I want it to be. And sometimes that is true. It may not resolve in the way that you want it to be, but however, it's gonna get resolved. And it's okay. It's completely okay with that one. Okay, so back to the topics, right? Now let's just give a little bit of advice as far as, coming into college. So you should definitely take this advice. Definitely I can never say this word. Prioritize classes. If you decide that you want to go to college to further your education, to become something with your degree, definitely prioritize school. Make sure your classes are on top of everything else. Of course, mental health is a big issue, and that's something that I also want to dig in, but that will take a whole nother video about my mental health while being in college, and it was not good. But that's another video. Definitely prioritize your classes. Make sure you can still have fun, of course. Definitely always try to have fun. Try to live in the moment also, but definitely keep a balance between I I want to go to class. This will better my future, so I need to go to class. And if you realize that college is not for you, it's completely okay. Don't ever let someone make you think that dropping out is the scapegoat and you're giving up. No, because college is hard. College is very hard. It's not an easy thing. For some people it may be easy, but for some it may not be, and it's okay. Just try and find something else that you love to do and make money off of it. That's all. Moving on to the next advice. Let's see, what else do I have? And by the way, I'm looking at my computer, so and don't cram. I did this a lot. Whenever it's like final exam time, I would cram. I hate studying. I think that's another reason why it's like, why do I even go to college, attend college? Like, I don't even like school. And that's another thing. If you have a guardian or a parent or someone forcing you, telling you that you need to go to college to better your education, please take into consideration that you're the one that's going to be in class. You're the one that's going to have to take all these quizzes. You're the one that's going to have to manage every single thing that it comes to schooling, and no one else is going to be there. You're the one that's gonna get the degree, so basically what I'm trying to tell you is you're the one. It's you are the one that are gonna be, whether struggling late 3 o'clock in the morning studying, trying to get this knowledge in because you failed this class so many times and this is your final chance of you're the one. Okay, you. So no one else is going to take the quiz for you but yourself. So you have to decide. No one else is going to be able to understand the struggle you're getting yourself into more than yourself. So you have to be mentally prepared. And that's another thing that was wrong with me. I wasn't mentally prepared. No one mentally prepared me for college. No one told me that it was going to be hard, that it's not an easy walk in the park. Honestly, coming into college, I was thinking it was going to be like high school. And all through high school, you are basically babied by teachers. Teachers give you so many chances. But in college, it's completely different. It's completely different. It's not as comforting as high school, definitely. So that's another thing. Make sure that I'm sorry if I'm saying a lot. Make sure that college is something that you want to do, you know? Um, let's see what else. And make sure, oh, another big thing, make sure you're always on your academic advisor ass. And I am not exaggerating, or I'm not trying to do or say anything, but make sure you're always on your academic advisor ass, because they mind you, they have other hundreds and hundreds of students. You know, you're not the only student, or you're not three of one of the only student that they're taking care of as far as classes. So you have to constantly press, because if you don't press, it's gonna show that you don't care about your classes, your future. And who if you don't care about your own future, why should anybody else care about your future? So that's kind of another advice that I would say if you do decide to go to college. So okay, sophomore year, sophomore year was kind of like it was in between me trying to get back on the right page as far as classes, and realizing that class is the number one, and realizing that classes was the reason why, realizing that my future was the reason why I came to college. So I was kind of in between that and giving up, because like I said, my freshman year spring semester, I failed literally like almost all my classes. I kid you not. Like, I failed almost all of my classes because I was not focused. I was doing all type of wrong things, you know. I wasn't doing the things that necessarily that I should be doing to help myself, you know, be on track to graduate. And luckily, thank God, I'm on track to graduate. So from that, my GPA dropped. So moving on to sophomore year. Sophomore year, sophomore year was kind of, it was me trying to get the hang of it. So that was a little bit hard for me, trying to get in the groove. And thank God I had people around at that time that was basically wanting to get in the groove of actually going to class, you know, actually doing what they need to be done. I'm sorry, y'all, this is gonna be a long ass video, because let me tell you, college is a fucking scam, and that's on period. Excuse me. I think college is a scam, honestly. I do. I think that, and this is just going off in a rant, but I don't think that you need college to survive. And I hate the stigma that people put, especially older people, they'll put on younger generation that you need college. College will help you to get a job. As soon as you graduate, baby, you are not guaranteed a 100K job. You're not even guaranteed a freaking 70K. You're not guaranteed nothing. And it's crazy because within those 4 years, your how you call it, the student loan, not student loan, but the cost of school is 100K. That's 6 figures, and you're not guaranteed a job with 100K in it. And that was really honestly pissing me off. Like, I hate that people are saying, oh, go to school, go to school, go to school. You know, like, you don't have to go to school. Like, in my opinion, you don't need college to become successful in life. And when, in my opinion, the definition of success is being happy and doing the thing that you love doing. You can be successful how other people defined it, which is making money, but not being necessarily truly happy with what you want to do, you know, because you're constantly listening to what other people suggest that you should do with your own life, which is completely bull. I hate when people try to control other people's life. And I guess that's why I'm making this video, because I want kids who feels on the fence about going to school to further their career, to further their education, to become better in life. And I love that this generation nowadays is not necessarily going to college. Like, I'm seeing so many kids that's younger than me that starting their own businesses, whether it's hair, nails. I love that. Like, I love the idea, and I wish that I've seen that 4 years ago when I was leaving high school, honestly. So that was like a little tangent, like a little run off. Like, and you can tell, like, I'm very angry about the situation. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We have moved past it, and we're better now. So moving on to sophomore year. Sophomore year kind of was the why am I doing this stage? Like, what's the point of me doing this, you know? Like, what does this, how would this guarantee me something after college, you know? And that's what junior year did to me. Nothing really happened junior year, so I can't really say. Oh, I got my boyfriend. Well, end of sophomore year, going into junior year, I got my boyfriend. That's like the only thing happened. And 2018 was the absolute worst year. Oh my gosh, I got into like 2 car accidents. That's another video, mind you. Oh my gosh, like, y'all I lost so many people in 2018, y'all. 2019, end of junior year, spring, I lost one of my closest friend, Vanessa. She passed away. So that kind of like did like a downfall to me. And now we are in senior year, and senior year, it's kind of going good so far. You know, I'm just at the stage in life where I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to do something else with my life, you know. School ain't it no more. And I'm glad that I'm done with it when I realize that it's definitely not it. Like, it's definitely ain't it. And I am so happy that I'm at this stage in life. And I want to definitely try something else. Definitely venture off into different things. I realize that I'm so young right now. I'm only 23 years old. I'm young, and I need to start acting young. I need to start doing things that, you know, just live my life. Because I'm that person that try to control every little thing. Because I'm afraid, and I fear the end. Not the end. I fear something that's gonna bad happen to me, you know. So I try to control everything I can, which is not good. My boyfriend hates when I try to control everything, and he's like the complete opposite. But we're not here to talk about my boyfriend. But so yeah, so that, I don't know if that was kind of advised, but it was definitely a rant. I don't know if you guys agree with me, whoever is watching. But yeah, I definitely don't like college. And I definitely don't think you should go to college if you don't want to. The only way I would say go to college is if it's free, or 50% free, or 75% free. Do not go to college and it ain't free, and it's 0% free. Don't, baby. Don't. It's gonna make you hate it 100% even more. Okay? Do not go to college if it ain't free. Or at least some type of free, you know? But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a little bit of rant and a little bit of tangent and the disgust that I hate. I don't hate college because I definitely learned some things while in college. I definitely experienced things that I don't regret because of coming to college. So I don't hate college. I just hate the stigma of older people, older generation putting on younger kids that you need to go to college. And you don't really need to go to college to become successful, which involves being happy with what you truly want to do and making money off of it. But yeah, so that's all I have today for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video really much. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel because I have a lot more videos in store for you guys. I have a lot more tangents and a lot more rants for you guys to watch. So until next time, guys, I'll see you soon.